Most of us think we'll never need a lawyer. We picture high-stakes courtroom dramas, billionaires fighting over corporate mergers or criminal trials. But the legal system isn't reserved for the extreme. It shows up in your living room when a landlord suddenly raises rent despite your verbal agreement, or when you're handed a moving traffic violation that you know you didn't deserve. It happens when a neighbor's dog bites your child, or a merchant outright refuses to honor the guarantee on a defective product they just sold you. And the most common vulnerability of all sits quietly in the background, simply living without an up-to-date will to protect your family's assets. You don't have to seek out massive crises to cross paths with the law. The law is woven into the mundane contracts, purchases, and agreements we make every single day. Everyday life is full of these hidden legal landmines. If you simply ignore them, you are navigating the world completely unprotected and highly vulnerable to the fallout. When one of these threats finally goes off, the immediate reaction is panic, followed by a frantic attempt to hire a traditional attorney. That's where you hit the wall. The moment you sit down in a law office, the clock starts. You are billed at a steep hourly rate for every phone call, every email, and every minute of research, making professional help impossibly expensive. Priced out of professional help, people turn to the internet. They spend hours digging through confusing search results and downloading generic legal templates. But a generic form cannot give you customized legal advice. When these DIY documents are actually challenged in a real dispute, they frequently collapse, leaving you entirely exposed. This creates what is known as the accessibility gap, the massive void between a person's absolute need for legal help and their actual ability to pay for it. Because of this gap, average citizens are routinely forced to forfeit their rights and walk away from valid disputes. They lose not because they are wrong, but simply because fighting back is too confusing and too expensive. LegalShield was built to close this gap and disrupt the traditional model. Instead of unpredictable hourly billing, it gives you direct access to a dedicated, in-state provider law firm for a flat monthly fee, starting at just $29.95. You can pick up the phone and call an experienced lawyer to discuss an unlimited number of personal legal matters without ever worrying about a meter running. You can have the firm review your contracts, leases, and agreements before you sign your name, ensuring you know exactly what you are agreeing to. When a dispute does happen, you don't have to fight it alone. Your provider law firm will write letters and make phone calls on your behalf to help resolve issues quickly and professionally. It also covers your critical estate planning. Your lawyer will prepare a standard will for you, complete with annual updates, so your family's future remains secure as your life changes. By removing the financial barrier to entry, you stop being a vulnerable target. You become an empowered citizen with professionals standing behind you. Protection is managed directly through the LegalShield app. Connect with your law firm at the touch of a button. Snap a photo of a traffic ticket, or browse on-demand guidance, like the difference between a trust and a will, inside the interface. And for those moments when time is critical, the app provides 24/7 emergency access. If you are detained or injured in an accident and pressured to sign, reach an attorney immediately. This interface strips away the intimidation factor. It turns professional legal help from a daunting hurdle into a standard utility, accessible as easily as any other service on your phone. Let's look at the pure economics of this choice. You have to weigh the predictable, flat cost of a membership against the sudden, massive out-of-pocket costs of a real legal issue. An average year of LegalShield runs $300. Compare that to $2,700 typically spent hiring a lawyer for an estate planning package. Factoring in a $2,700 landlord dispute or a $9,700 automobile accident case, your potential financial exposure for common legal events easily exceeds $33,000. The membership also includes the Member Perks program, giving you discounts on everyday purchases like travel, electronics, and apparel. Members who use this often see savings of around $2,000 a year. Those daily savings alone easily cover the cost of the membership itself. But choosing to operate without this protection in place is one of the highest financial risks you can take. Legal issues are an inevitable part of everyday life, but choosing to navigate them without any protection in place is a choice. Stop relying on luck to keep you out of trouble and secure your legal protection today. Click the link in the description below or go directly to ericburnsinsurance.com/legal to enroll in minutes. By taking this single step right now, you ensure that you will always have a top-tier law firm in your corner, no matter what life throws at you next.